G'day guys, Beechy here from Drifta. So we're just up in the Drifta fit out bay, which is where we carry out all our vehicle installs at Drifta. So obviously we do ship out a lot of our systems, but there's a lot of work we do on site here at Drifta. There's some units we build that we just basically cannot ship out because they're a bit too complex. So yeah, we just got a few good fit outs here this week. So I just thought I'd do a quick walk around and just show you some of the things that's going on here. So obviously there's a lot of stuff on our website. We try and detail as much as we can of what we're capable of on our website, but yeah, there's always things that are happening which are outside of what we demonstrate on the website. So it's good to have a little walk around every now and again and show you what's going on. All right, so this we'll start with this Troopy here. So this is Jackson's Troopy. So Jackson's just about to set off around Australia for a year or two, him and his partner. So yeah, we put a couple of our gull wings in this one. Oh, these are locked. So these are the Troopy gull wings that we do. So we do gull wings for all 4 windows on the Troopy, and we also do window boxes as well to create that as a space inside. So Jackson's got 2 of these. He's got one here, and he's got one on the front driver's side, which is to access his fridge, which will be inside. So this is basically a version of what we call our Troopy number 6. So the Troopy number 6 traditionally has a wall unit on the driver's side, a bit of a walkway, and then drawers and storage on the passenger side. So what we've got with Jackson's Troopy is at the front here is where his fridge is going to go in the front driver's side, and then to access his fridge he can either open the gull wing on the driver's side, or he can come in through the front door and fold the seat forward. So that works really well. This part here, so in here we've got a series of drawers. So we've got 6 drawers here in total. A couple of little drop down storage areas here. So and then just around the wheel arch area here, we normally just create a lipped area where you can just poke a few things in. It's just easy to do that there because obviously the wheel arch is an awkward shape to work around, so that's what happens there. Got a couple of those slide out workbenches here, so these work really well. So there's 2 of these. So if it's inclement weather, you can't get outside, you could either sit here and, Jackson's going to be working on the road, so he can sit here and do his work, or you can have dinner in here, or whatever's needed. We've also, on this side here, we've just got the big storage drawer. Okay, nice big storage drawer in there. And then the Drifta table here. So the Drifta table we position below the drawer, so it's a nice height to use, just half slid out. Obviously, it comes out completely and sets up freestanding as an external table as well. So we're also going to put, we're just halfway through this install, so we're going to put some drop-in panels here, so we can actually create a bed area from here to here. So yeah, just handy to have that option as well. So Jackson's also had a rooftop conversion done by Alucab, so he's actually got his double bed up the top. But if he wants to, keep a bit more, so he doesn't look like such an obvious camper, he can keep the roof down and he can have a sleep down here, which is pretty important to some people. All right, so another similar job here. So this Troopy is Corey and Max. So similar system. So this is the right-hand side system. So it's a different version of the Troopy 6. With this one, the fridge is going by the rear door on the driver's side. So that's probably more of a traditional place for the fridge to go with this system. More often, the fridge is close to the rear door. Again, we've got a slide-out bench. Here is a series of drawers. So here are the drawers just here. They're all ready to go in. And then, so this is behind the driver's seat. We've got a fold-down bench here. The storage, and then these are all just fold-down areas as well, with just space to pack things in. So, perfect in here would be some of the Drifta canvas bags with the clear fronts on them. So you can put your things in there, and the bags have got a clear front, so you can see what's in the bags without having to pull them out and open all the bags. So they work really well with this kind of system. On the passenger side is this system here. So this is similar to the one that's on the video on the Troopy 6 website. So a couple of drawers, table below, freestanding table just like the other one. What we've done with this one is we put a couple of lids in the top, so we can access that top drawer from inside the vehicle. So if you've got your clothes and things in there, you don't need to get out of the vehicle to access that top drawer. So a couple of hatches in there. works really well. And then this here, similar to the video on the website again, this here is, they're going to put a porta potty in here, and then there's just a hinge lid. So we do these hinge lids so that the toilet sits up, the seat of the toilet sits up higher than this piece. So obviously it's just easy to use if you need to use it inside the vehicle. All right, so again, with both of these Troopys, we're doing full 12-volt installs. I'm not sure the exact details, but you know, it's good chances, lithium batteries, solar panels, inverters, whatever you need 12-volt wise, of course, we can take care of as well. Compressors, obviously, we're putting an ARB single compressor in this one. So they're a good little unit. I'll run one of these in my Hilux. So, all right, moving on. So, always at Drifta, there's always a lot of vans coming through to be fitted out. So, Hiaces, I-loads, Renault Traffics, transporters, any van, whatever you've got, we can fit it out at Drifta, okay? So, first of all, this van here is the first time we've done this kind of line in a Hiace, a smaller van. So, we've done the grooved panels in here. So, so as you can see, we've got the bare timber finish, and it's got grooves. So we run these through our CNC machine to put grooves in, which gives the nice groove effect. The beauty about the way we do it over using proper, like the tongue and groove boards, is this timber is very thin. It's only a 7mm timber. So if you use the proper tongue and groove boards, they're like a 12 or 13mm thick timber, so there's a lot more weight there, and obviously it takes up a bit more space. So doing it this way, it's a much neater finish. It looks amazing. I just love it, and it's much lighter and more compact than traditional tongue and groove lining panels. So yeah, looks really good in the Hiace. So the groove timber lining, I'm not sure we can do on any van. There is limits to what vans we can and can't do it on. So like up until now, we've only done it on the bigger vans, because the bigger vans are generally more square, flat areas, so they're kind of easier to work with. The smaller vans tend to have more curves and things, which this kind of lining would be difficult to do. I'm not saying we can't do it, but anyway, we're sort of learning as we go, and we're doing more and more all the time. So definitely Hiaces, I-loads and transporters would be fine to do for sure. So this system here in the van, it's pretty standard. We do this every day of the week in vans. So it's what we call our van system number 6. Kitchen here, slides out, big storage drawer, and Drifta table, okay? And then at the front, you can either have lift-off lids into storage areas, or we can have drawers. We do wall units sometimes inside. Again, there are a few examples on the website of that, but you know, as I said earlier, we do so much stuff. The website can only show the outskirts, really. We do much more than that. So here's the kitchen, which is going to go in. So this is what we call our van DPO kitchen. So covered on the end, a couple of storage drawers here, and then this is where the stove lives in here. So a bit more storage below. So the exact layout of this kitchen always depends on how much space we've got to work with, how high the unit is, how wide the van is, what else is going in there. So it's generally something like this, but a few measurements and different details can change just depending on what we're doing with your particular van. So so yeah, we'll have a quick look inside. We've got a nice big van in here to look at. So yeah, here at Drifta, you know, like we've got a really awesome team of staff here. We've got really experienced staff with lots of skills. You know, some of this work carried out here, not anyone can do. Like the guys doing these installs, they've worked at Drifta for years. They know Troopys inside and out. They know all our different designs inside and out. They know how it all needs to be put together. So yeah, we've got a really dedicated, experienced team. So hats off to all them guys. So yeah, this is one of the bigger vans. Again, we've gone for the groove paneling. So this one's sort of not 100% finished, but it's in the process of. We're running a few wires, of course, that all goes in. So this is a pretty big fit out. So we've got some of the sketches here. So, you know, these are the drawings I do when the customers come for a consultation. So, you know, this whole system is specifically as this customer wants, you know. So we've got at the back here, there's a big pull-out tray, which is this here. So good for storing big items on. I think they're putting a couple of e-bikes on there or something like that. 3 drawers here, and then a slide-out table. And then towards the front, there's a couple of doors and other storage up there. Okay, this here is the sort of kitchen unit, if you like. This unit's going to go along that driver's side wall, just below the window. So it's pretty big. It's 2350 long. It's 900mm high. You know, heaps of storage drawers. There's a sink we're going to plumb up with a tap. Jerry cans go here. There's a bar fridge going here. Another cupboard here. So that's that wall unit. What else we got? Okay, passenger side in front of the bed here, we've got like a big bank of drawers. So we're going to do, looks like 8 or 10 drawers on that unit there. And then at the front, we're doing a bit of a wardrobe unit over this side. And then in the middle there is going to be like the toilet box again, similar to what was in the Troopy. So with builds like this, what we tend to do is we'll build the main bed unit and we'll get that in, and then we'll measure up the space and build the next unit, and then we'll build the next unit. So it's a bit of a knock-on effect as we do it. So the beauty of that is we really maximize all that space because everything is literally made to measure as it fits, which is a really good way to do it. So this van, you know, typically these kind of installs, the vans will be on site for several weeks, 3-4 weeks, maybe more, could be less. Just depends on what the actual build is. So yeah, can't wait to see this one finish. It's going to be a ripper. It's going to be really good. Okay, we've just got one more Troopy to have a look at down here. So this Troopy is Chris and Alex's Troopy. So again, they've got the LU cab pop top on there, and they're going for the Troopy number 6 style unit as we've talked about before. So, but this right hand side unit is pretty unique. It's got some pretty cool features. So they've got a big fridge, Engel 60 litre here. So the 60 litre is much wider than we would normally put here because this unit being so wide, it leaves less space for the walkway and then a drawer. So with what these guys are doing, they're going to have an average size walkway, but their passenger side drawer is going to be really skinny. But they're cool with that because of what they've got going on here. So fridge here, we've got a SMEV sink here. So again, we don't typically do this, but this is what Chris and Alex want. So SMEV sink with a tap, and we're going to plumb this up. They've got an underbody tank there already, so we're going to plumb that in, and then the waste will go out into another tank, I believe. Okay, so here we've got a series of drop-down doors. This one here is around the sink, so we're just giving you access to all that space in there. And then these ones here, if you look in here, you'll see it's kind of notched out this space here. So, and this drop-down door is quite small because in the end here, so this is what you would access from behind the driver's seat. So Chris and Alex, they've already got their own, this hot water system here. So it's a hot water system that heats the water through the engine. So they're going to plumb it up. We're not getting involved with that. We're just facilitating a place for it. So we built this little slot, and this is a little slide out piece we made here. So there's the hot water heater. There's the water pump, which isn't bolted in yet. So we built this little cradle which holds the heater and holds the water pump. And we've made it easy access so it slides in and out. So if they need to maintain it or do a bit of work on it, they can just slide it in and out like this. And then just locks in place like that. So looks pretty simple, but there's a lot of work behind the scenes goes into making all that work and function as it does. So, and then looking from the rear. So if you imagine when this is in the car, this will be, you'll open the rear door on the driver's side, and this is cut away around the wheel arch. And then we've got this pretty cool slide out here. So again, because they've got the wider fridge, and this right hand side unit is wider, that enabled us to fit this in here. So again, it looks fairly simple in its mechanism, but it's quite complex in the design and making sure it all fits. So this is a fold over bench here and a couple of legs. So that just drops down. Okay, so it gives them this nice big worktop space. Built in here is a little single burner induction. So, and then, yeah, that's going to all be wired up. So in this Troopy, we're putting 200 amp hour lithium battery, big 3000 watt or 2000 watt inverter. Yeah, and basically everything, like, you know, induction, we're doing more and more of these days. Like a lot of people are going down that route of getting induction cookers. Obviously you need a big power supply to run the induction. So, but yeah, that's basically what we're installing in here. So, but yeah, I love this. I can't wait to see this one finished. So it's a real piece of work. So a couple of weeks, we'll have it done. So thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you've got any questions, interested in any of these designs, you need some work done, you know what to do. Just email me, mark@drifta.com.au. Thanks very much, guys.